Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us now for the first time, welcome in. If you're coming back after US South versus Asia, which just concluded about half an hour ago, thank you for sticking around. But nonetheless, we've got another great matchup coming in. It's our last one of the day. It's US South versus Team Australia. I am Vinny, and I am joined once again with Casper.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
We can probably get into the lineups now. I know they just opened rooms, so while we're waiting for them to join, we can go into Team Australia's lineup to start off with, as they are running up Barry, Lockie, Brandon, Slick, and Bob as their bagger. This is probably one of Australia's strongest lineups. I know one that they have used in the World Cup, and it has been a little bit of a struggle for Team Australia. They've only had like one win, I believe, in the group stage. That actually was earlier today versus Team Ireland. They beat them by 76 points. So they have coming off a little bit of a momentum, perhaps still have some of that. So they're trying to carry it into this US South matchup. But yeah, this is an extremely strong lineup, of course, uh, led by Barry. Hard to speak today, but yeah, I mean, these are all extremely strong liners. What are your thoughts, Casper, on this Australian lineup?
Yeah, Berry's definitely their like IGL. I know they make like very good comms like consistently and like there are so many clips of Berry just being like very hype and intense moments. Um I do know like Lachi, Brandon and Slake as like good like strong like runners. Like I know I've like played against them in like Lounge for example and like they are always like doing good things. So and then of course they have like Bop, who like everyone knows is like the cool bagger who has all these tricks up his sleeve. So you never really know what he might do in like the bagging battle. So that's also
Very
like
true.
very it's like a trump card almost.
It really is. I mean, he's improved so much like over the last couple of years and has become one of the best in the game. Like kind of starting off a few years ago, like no one really knew about him. I feel like, but over the last like couple of years, like everyone knows Bob's name now. I feel like, and like you said, I mean, he's made some of the crazy plays as a bagger. So he's definitely gonna be pulling those tricks out, I'm sure, tonight. So yeah, Team Australia has a very good background in their hands too, headlined by, of course, the running department. So they're definitely gonna give US South all they can handle, that's for sure. And we can probably switch over to US South's lineup now, as they are coming off that loss against Team Asia just a little bit ago. So trying to bounce back here against Australia. They are running out the same lineup as earlier with Macy, Casper, Gisbro, Quinn, and Sam. So I know we have talked about them like a little bit, of course, today, but still, I mean, this is a top lineup as well. Like they're gonna go toe to toe with Australia for sure. I am interested to see kind of how they do like running against like Barry and Lockie and Slick up the top. I want to say, I mean, you're gonna have Casper Macy up there often is kind of their main runners or strongest runners, and kind of Gisbro and Quinn kind of perhaps doing a little bit of slagging in the mid pack, kind of their items, but also obviously we can't overlook Sam, one of the best baggers in the game as well. So him and Bob, that's going to be a good bagging battle. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that I do think is important is I want to see like how each team like handles the lag. Like, just with Australia to like US. Like I know like I feel like it almost gives like Australia a slight advantage because they're used to playing people like farther away generally, right?
hmm
But yeah, I'm just curious to see like how the lag interactions will play out during the match.
Yeah, I am as well. I know the last time I casted the Australia match, I think they played US North. That was last week. We did see quite a bit of lag that did come into play there, but of course, like these players, like they're used to lag. They've been playing the game for so long, they kind of know how to play around it. But that's still, I mean, that Aussie lag can throw you off at times and
Yeah,
kind of really throw a curveball in there. So that's for sure something that's gonna play a big factor, and that's kind of gonna be that X factor. I feel like tonight. So we'll see how they can play around it.
yeah, it's like I've been playing this game for like so many years and like there are still like laggy interactions that I've like never seen before and I'm like what on earth was that? Like so and the farther away the crazier it can get. So We'll
Right,
see.
for sure. I guess we can talk a little bit, in the meantime, kind of how both these teams have performed, like, in the group stages as we are kinda near the end, so, like, I guess I did mention a little bit, it has been, like, a little bit of a struggle for Australia. They have won 1 and lost, I think, like, 2 or 3, and for US South, kind of similar boat, but I think they've done, like, slightly better, so if you wanna talk a little bit about that, Casper, we can do that before we get started here. Like
Yeah. I'm a I don't know, you can personally, you would probably be more knowledgeable than me.
Yeah, all good. So I do yeah, so I did mention that, yeah, USL did drop that match to Asia, earlier today, but they did beat Ireland too. That was about, like, a week ago, like, 406 to 326, uh, so they do have, kind of a little bit, I feel like, of the upper hand, maybe although I would say as far as today goes, like, Australia definitely has more of the momentum, I feel like, with them beating Ireland earlier, so that is something to keep in mind, and also, Astro did note this in chat, thank you for that, last time they did play each other was in, quarterfinals last World Cup, so it has been a while since both these teams have faced off against each other. I know the lineups are a little different from the last time, I don't think we have graphics for the last matchup, apologies, but or we do have tables, so thank you so much, so, yeah, the lineups are very different, I mean, last time you saw USA, they had Backcake, Casper US, Macy, Revise, and Sam. So there are some new players this time around. Of course, Gizbro, like, being the big one, I think, and Backcake also playing for Team Asia now. So
Yeah.
that is definitely something, and also Australia too with a different lineup than what
Yeah,
we've
they
seen
don't
in
have nuclear this time.
Mhm. Yeah, that's big as well. They did have Bop last time too. You mentioned that, and USA did beat Australia both times. Like, one of them was by 90 points, the other one was a lot closer. That was a 4-point win for Team USA. So they do have a little bit of history with each other. USA had gotten the better of Team Australia, but we'll see if Australia can kind of rewrite the narrative tonight.
Definitely.
Should be getting
Let's see,
started
we have,
pretty soon.
yeah, 8 in the room. It shouldn't be too much longer.
I guess we can do what we did last time and go like predictions here. So let's say between these two teams, it's gonna be close. Although I feel like US South's gonna bounce back and pick up the dub against Australia. I know Australia does have much like I said, but I think USA is gonna come off with this win, and I'm gonna say for the MVP this time. Think last match I said Casper, so this time I'm gonna go with Macy. I think she'll put up a big performance in my opinion.
Mm, okay, I see. That's like those are all very strong points. However, I'm gonna go on like the opposite end and go for Team Australia because I feel like Team Australia is like pretty like hungry, and I feel like they really want like are really like wanting this, and I feel like they're gonna have like a really good match. Um, and I'm gonna say the MVP will be Barry.
That's a good pick for sure. Barry's always I feel like a safe pick to MVP. He always seems to put up really big points, like 100 plus in a lot of the matches he plays in. So that's a good one. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Australia does come off with the dub. I think it could go either way. Definitely. Should have 10 in room now, so any minute we'll be starting up here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are ready for a what should be a good matchup here tonight. And yeah, thank you all once again for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We've had a lot of great support this World Cup. Like a lot of big turnouts as far as the viewers go too. Able to bring these casts to you guys. Always a pleasure. And it's only going to get better because we do have bracket stage starting up after this. And like I did mention in the last match, group stage does end after tomorrow. So have some more casts coming on that perspective. But yeah, you're definitely not going to want to miss the bracket and the knockout
Yeah, that's
stage.
when we'll get the best of threes, right?
I believe so, yeah. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, MT coming out for Australia. They are hosting. I believe Barry is the host of the room, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Sugarland coming out for Team USA. And yeah, qualifier semifinal or quarterfinals, semifinals is yeah, best of 3, and grand finals is a best of 5. Thank you, Astro, for that. Kind of takes me back to like the MKPS days with like the finals where they would do did that best of 5
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah. I was a
way
part of
back
that.
when.
Yeah,
Oh
being a
yeah,
part of that. Yeah, getting prepared to play like 4 wars, like.
I could not imagine play that much MKWii in a row.
Yeah, like that level. That was exhausting.
I bet.
However, we are gonna get right into it with Maple Tree Way here. Australia pick.
Very POV 2 for you. Macy's POV for Team USA. See Casper in second, Macy in third. 2-3 for Team USA to start off here. But Macy does lose her protection, so we'll see if that ends up costing him. Doesn't look like it. See Barry just chilling in 1 still.
Yeah, USA seems to be in 2, 3, 4.
Pretty close bagging battle early on with, I think, Australia a little bit in 10, slightly.
Yeah,
Didn't end
Australia
up
with the TC.
I will see Macy falling back to 8th.
Yeah, Quinn billing up to first, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Although Barry does take a 1 on his screen, though.
Yeah, yeah. Barry's definitely first now.
Yep. Quinn's going to have to concede, especially with Barry dragging the screen. Also has a fib, so it was a short-lived first, but Barry's is going to take back first pretty quickly. Macy does have a golden, we do see on the dual POV here. So she should be able to get right back into it. Yeah, I'm not sure if any bagger does have shots just yet. I think they're both still sitting. Instead, it looks like Macy is going to golden up now. Currently in 5th. And she will be able to get the chain here. Last said, use that golden timing very well. Pulls a mega. Has it in 4th now. Barry is still in 1st. Yeah, unless USA is blue. We do see shot coming in, though. Macy doesn't dodge. Pulls the POW. And yeah, Barry did dodge in 1. That was we did see. So he is now gone in 1st.
Yeah, Barry is winning this race almost certainly.
Yeah, for USA, you just got to try to play for 2, 3, 4 here. We'll see what Macy off to do with this POW. He does have it in 4 now. We see Lockie in 3rd. Oh, it gets the ground star of the leaf pile. Huge pull there. Yep, T-POW attempt going to come in. Yeah, looks like Lockie takes the brunt of that. It's still a top 2 for Team Australia, though. Top 2-4. Oh, nice back.
Great backspin by Macy.
Yeah, that's going to send Lockie all the way back. It's like, but Australia does get the top 2. Looking like maybe a top 2-6, perhaps? Something like that. Yeah, that was a huge play for Macy. I mean, that could have been top 2-4 very easily for Team
or
Australia.
top 3, depending on what item is pulled last set.
Yeah, for sure. So a huge play from her. Definitely plays that we see her make a ton. So yeah, it is top 2-6-8. Yeah, Lockie gets 8 off that. Wow. That is a huge point swing just from that play alone.
Yeah.
But still a good start for Team Australia, and Portsberry's still in 1. I mean, they have a wide range of tracks they can go. I mean, he's pretty much comfortable with anything, I feel like, starting in 1st. Nothing should really be a problem for him. We do see a BC3 pick coming off Team Australia. Interesting track pick with them in top 2, but I don't hate it, to be honest. I mean, they could have just have Barry like go for Ultra, have him block cut, and then their second to go for Ultra as well. Kind of however they want to play it. Oh, well, looks like we know what track is being played here. Yeah, so we'll definitely want to see how this lap 1 goes. Kind of see if cut does end up getting blocked or not.
Yeah, I want to see how Australia plays like this opening. Like, how do they intend to get a lead here?
Yeah, yeah. See a Nana being pulled for
Yeah,
Barry. He's gonna
yeah,
instantly
yeah.
back it.
Two nano wall. Okay, nano wall. Nice.
Does get it to connect on at least a couple people there.
Yeah,
See the
they're top
TC
three.
getting
They're
passed
top
around.
three gone now. Barry's definitely gonna go for
Wow.
ultra.
Let's miss a trick there. Yep. Gonna go for it. See if he makes it. Yeah, no problem there.
Yeah,
That
and they block cut.
see it getting open though
Oh,
pretty quickly. Although Mason's gonna get taken
yeah.
out by our own teammate. But it does make
Yeah,
the cut.
Australia gone in top three.
They're top 4 right
Top
now.
four. That was perfectly executed by Australia. Like,
It really was. And now USA just has to spam all their items to try to get caught up again. Got to cycle for blues and hope that they can get an early shock. Now Macy is going to take one of Australia out, so not to know. But they're still top 3 gone though. This
yeah,
is
if
still going to
they
be big for Australia if they can just keep this up. That's
okay,
a start.
good, that's good. Yes.
Blue number 1. An early shot
Oh,
comes
what's
in.
going in? Has to be USA shock.
I would imagine, yeah, for sure. I mean, they've got to get
Yep.
caught up like doing everything they can.
Yeah, Barry going for ultra. Oh, the cut is still blocked. Surely
Yep.
USA is gonna come in and block this.
It's taking them a while
Oh,
though. It's not getting unblocked, so Macy
blocked.
has to go around. She waited a
Yeah,
while there too.
yeah. USA or Australia is just gone right now.
Yeah, they are. This is pretty grim for USA. This might be one of those GG go next type of races, potentially. We'll see how this lap 3 turns out, but yeah, it's been all Australia so far. They've so far played this race perfectly. Yeah, I mean they're just gone in top 2.
Yeah, with another shock, USA could make a comeback here. I think there's a POW that just came in.
Yep, and another blue comes in. We see Barry going for
Yep.
Shroomless. And makes it. Nice
Yep.
play, Barry.
Yeah, and like his teammate dodging the blue with the shroom, I guess.
I think so. See Macy trying to grief on the cut with the Mega. Can't really do much with his bomb right now. Yeah, just gonna throw it away. So it's gonna be a really good race for Australia. We see Barry waiting
Yeah,
on the line
he's
over
like
there.
top two five, I believe, for Australia.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, which is perfect fine. You'll take that. I mean, it sucks you didn't get
Yeah.
top 3, top 4, but top 2, 5 is a great race for them.
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. Like they were able
Mhm.
to like get into top four after like winning like the first play, like
Yeah,
first turn, and they were all able to take cut. And even with like a TS and a blue, they're still top two.
it just
Like
wasn't enough. I mean, yeah, like that really is like that just shows how important it is to get off to a great start on BC3. We saw Barry just backing 2 people with that Nana instantly on the first turn after that. I mean, it was pretty much just wraps. Like after they just did the cut, 2 had one of them block. Like you really can't play BC3 any better than that. Like the lap 1 at the very least.
yeah, they had to unblock the cut like lap two. Like
Mhm.
basically like waiting there, that was like it was like over. Like
Yeah, it
then you
was.
do yeah, like realistically, like you can't come back from that.
We'll see if they can shake it off and maybe get a winning race here to get some momentum back here. They definitely need a reset track going for Gardens, and Australia is going for Gold Mine. Here, they're good spots for it. So we'll see what ends up getting picked. But yeah, I've loved what I've seen from Team Australia so far. Sure, I mean they've played exceptional for the first 2 races, and they do get their track pick as well in Gold Mine. So this could be really big for them. See if anyone ends up drafting Barry here at the start. I know it's gonna cut tough with like that Australia like USA connection too going on. I imagine he swerves just a little bit. Yeah, I get the good start. See if TC can pull in the mid pack. He's gonna back a green instantly. He doesn't connect on anyone.
Yeah,
Still
Australia in top
three.
two. Casper unable to pass that TC.
Yeah, so bottom 2
Yeah,
USA for now. See
yeah,
Slick in 5th.
We got a top 2, 4, 5, I believe, for Australia.
Yeah, they're in
Basically
really
holding
good
the
spots
star. Let
for
me see
sure.
who's 10. I believe that was Bop
Um,
10. I
I
think.
could I could not tell. I'm gonna be honest. Someone is gone in 10 though. Yeah, and you're right. It is Bob. We see the name tag here, so he is gone 10. Not sure if he has shock just yet, but if he does, I mean, this is really good for Australia. I mean, they're already amazing
Yeah.
spots as well. They can just hold this.
Oh,
And what
no.
we did? Oh, mate. Or no, that was sorry. That was Barry. That was off the
Yeah.
track there. So Macy takes over 6. Barry's in 8 right now. Gets a gold, and so gonna try to catch back up a little bit. He's still holding the star. Could USA have it
Yeah.
potentially in
Yeah. There's a
9?
chance USA has it 9. Australia getting T seed.
Yeah, because I would have thought that Macy would have used the star by now if they didn't have or if Australia had. So kind of tells me that yeah, USA could be holding shock. And yeah, we do
Yep.
see it coming in here. Macy's gonna take over first.
Yeah, USA is going to be queen in top 2.
Yeah, with a little break to boot there. Yeah, that's Casper right
Yeah.
behind her. Top 2, 4, 5 actually for USA. Oh, what a nasty
Oh.
back bomb that was, and yeah, that's just gonna
Yeah, it's
end
a
the race
brutal
pretty much.
bomb for USA.
Yeah, this is the race they needed. They get right back into this war now
Yep.
with that,
Yeah, USA with the top 2, 4, top 2, 4, 8.
yeah, Gizmo does get last there, so yeah, great race for US and a clutch shock pull from Sam to kinda secure the bag there for them. And really unlucky too that Bob couldn't get shock. I mean, we saw him gone in 10. Like, it seemed like he played that really well, but just didn't end up pulling it. I mean,
Yeah, Macy was
the
holding that star from like I think the zipper
top
at the very
3.
beginning. Wow, yeah, top 3 for USA.
Yeah, she was. She was holding that star for a long time.
Yeah,
Mother.
yeah, Sam might have just like pulled like in 10 at 30.
That's true, yeah, maybe just kinda went forward just to
Yeah,
kinda
or
make
just got it
more
like in
momentum.
9 at 30. Like maybe just got it like really early, like just one try in 10 or 9.
Yeah, very well could have been. It just kinda just needed they only needed to play for 1 there really, because I mean, pack was close the whole time. They didn't need to use an early shock, they could just hold it for a long time, just wait for maybe, like, someone else to get dodged like we saw with Casper, and, I mean, that was all they needed. Get top 3. Team going for BCWii here, and Garden's coming out for Australia. So the shoe's on kinda on the other foot now now it seems, and we do get Gardens being picked here for Team Australia.
Yeah, they do get the reset. This is like it's pretty much tied up right now.
Yeah, very close. We only see it being a 3-point well, we see it being a 3-point lead for Team US South, so in the lead by a little bit. We see Macy stop and get 1+1, then stop for a 7th place box, 6th place box, gets a golden.
Yep.
Very nice pull.
Both Golden's in play here.
Yeah. That's gonna get Macy into first. Both our POVs actually just goldened up into the top 2. Both them up here now. Barry in 2nd and Macy in 1. That green does hit someone. Can't really tell who. It does not hit the intended target, though, I will say, in Barry. Maybe Barry can make a play here.
Yep.
Good try there. Oh, we have a pen,
Oh.
looks like.
No, that was
Maybe?
that was Bob,
Was it?
unfortunately.
Okay, okay. Well, unfortunately, a little
Yeah.
friendly fire there, a little team kill with to set Barry back to 4.
And yeah, USA just top 3 now
Top
off that.
Yeah. That actually could matter a lot, this race. I mean, it is Gardens, and it is
Yeah.
still a very close pack, but still, I mean,
Oh yeah, TC now, triple greens.
that really hurts, yeah. And he can't give it to the baggers.
Yeah.
Blue does come in, but he's not going to get there in time. Unfortunately, I get shocked him his own green there, too. Mason's going to take the blue. The pack's still split by a little bit. Yeah, USA is still going to be top 3 after this.
Yeah, Slick getting hit.
Ooh, a bomb attempt coming in there.
Yes, I think Sam definitely has shock.
And if that's the case, that's not ideal at all for Team Australia. We do see shot coming in here.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
does
it
dodge.
should be USA coming up here. Yep.
Yep, it's Casper. So top 4 paired by USA, although, yeah, Macy is gonna get past here. But Australia
Yeah,
does have the really
Australia
good
can
items.
actually, like, if they get good items here, they can definitely make a comeback.
Yeah, I would say they're in the ideal spots for them. I mean, they're
Yeah,
in bottom spots, so they should have shrooms here to shroom up.
yeah, I do see a blooper in play, unfortunately.
And a shroom pull for Macy here. Was gonna play it
Yep.
safe, goes around the fib. Yeah,
Yep.
another really good race.
Oh,
Oh, a back
great back red by Berry.
Yeah, the last second is
Yeah,
gonna get Macy, and
yeah,
she's gonna take
clutch.
7. Bottom 2 for USA.
You really need that after, they get, like, blue and shock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a shock or shock on gardens, I should say, I'm sorry.
No, it's all it's all good, yeah. Yeah, no, that was huge. Huge nonetheless for them, but, I mean, you also take I think they got top 2, bottom 2. Saw that correctly? Maybe not. Yeah, top 2. Top 2, bottom 2 for USA, so it's a +5 race for them as Sam does get 9. Still a good race. We're gonna increase the lead just by a little bit, so after 1 GP, very close. Kinda like what we saw in the last war with US, South and Asia, kind of the same narrative. So although U or Asia was up by, like, 40 after 3 races, so it is a little bit different this time around, but, I mean, the deficit's still pretty close after 1 GP.
Yes. See where Australia goes here. Sherby and USA for DDR.
We'll see what ends up coming in here. I feel like, yeah, for DDR, they just gotta back early and often for USA, try to keep and of course, as I mentioned even once, it goes for Sherbet Land, so ignore everything I just said there, but, yeah, you'll definitely have a couple people sitting back for the 8th or here at first set it is pretty important on this track. I feel like especially getting the shrooms, you can kinda negate the ice effect.
Yeah,
Let's see.
high rolling a golden on the, like, 7th.
Yeah, that is the money pull right there for sure. Oh, Casper's off there, it looks like. Not great. Yeah, not
Yeah,
great off USA, but
yeah.
Macy will pick up the
Macy's
win.
will be goldening to first. Oh, Quinn with the TC. Trying to pass to Berry. Yeah, Macy's just gone and won right now.
Yeah, really nice. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, the golden, like we talked about, it really is like a cheat code on this track.
yeah. Slick did hit the fib. That was tight. So Berry just has like, or Macy and Berry are just like pretty far away in top 2 right now.
Yeah, this pack
Like,
split's insane
yeah,
already.
Australia is going to need like blue or shock to catch Macy.
And I think Sam's 10. Yeah, he is by quite a bit too. So we'll see if maybe Bob can either cheese a 9 or if Sam may already have shock. I mean, for all we know. Yeah, we can't really tell right now, these baggers. Yeah, nice back onto
Yep.
Sam, just so I say there.
Oh yeah, and then I see him get comboed again. Yeah, I think they were forced to use shock.
I think so too. Yeah, we see Casper coming up, so he dodges. Tries to shock red,
Yeah,
but doesn't get it onto Barry. Good red evasion there. Kind of played that as best he could. Top 2 now for USA.
yeah, but Australia has a chance now. Like the honors have been reset.
They do. Yeah, I mean, they're in the ideal spots to get those shrooms and dodge items if maybe Bob can pull a late shock. But you also got to cycle for blue here if you're Australia, because it is still close.
Yeah, I would
I mean,
argue this is like a better position, like than they were like
yeah.
before shock.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. That statement. We'll see if Barry can make a play here. Triple Green's going to
Yep.
foam all of them up.
Yep.
He does get
Nice.
Casper. The old tried and true method of just foaming all your items up, hoping one of them hits, and sure enough, it does. And Stick does get into second. See
Yeah,
Casper right
two,
back
four,
there.
5 for Australia.
Yeah, we'll see what they pull here. This is going to be huge. What can they pull last set? Oh, triple reds.
The Reds. It
Wait
should
a
be
minute.
enough.
Yeah, Casper's going to get red on the line. You see
Yeah,
Brandon.
bottom
Oh,
2 for. Oh, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Australia. I mean, Brandon was about to come and claim a few spots line, but he gets hit by something and maybe got 8 there. I think he got bottom 2 spot for sure.
Yeah. It would have been bottom two for USA had he crossed.
Yeah. Yeah, as we mentioned, like them being forced to use shock early on, we see the impact of that back green had. But they were able to make it work in the end. I mean, they still get 1, 3, 6, 7.
Yeah, that is way better than USA just like holding shock and like 1-3-4 with dodges all race. Like they
Yep,
got back into the race by that play from Barry, forcing
for
like
sure.
Sam to be like in standstill position.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be the flashiest plays that are made, but just little things like that can impact a race so much. And like, I mean, that's what high div players do a lot of the times. They're so good at doing the little things right too, and kind of like hitting the bagger like when you're supposed to like the see some teams do more often than others. But it really does make a huge difference too. Absolutely, as we saw right there. So yeah, according to score down there, it's 159 to 146 in favor of US South. Just joining us in here just after race 5, it looks like. Let's see. Casey being picked. That is a Team Australia track pick. Yeah, going into race 6. Let's see who can get the greens or reds to do Shroomba. Here
Yeah,
first set.
who will get the golden?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Barry getting a wise drop back, get a 4-place item, does get a bomb. He can definitely do some damage with this here. Oh, that misses him.
Yeah, not gonna connect. Ever 2 megas in play.
Yeah, it's one by Casper and one by Locky. Yeah, triple reds
Yeah,
being
Australia in top 2 right now. Yeah, top
Yes.
2-5.
Macy right behind him doesn't have an item, but she's still in a good spot, especially if she can get a shroom at the last set. Will we see a star drop from either bagger? Nope. Oh, never mind. Did someone do this? If someone did the strat, someone already has shock. I mean,
Yeah, USA PAL.
it is Sam who is up at the top of the map. I'm thinking he probably did the strat. See blue coming in here. That's gonna hit Macy.
USA is still top 2, it seems. Sam does not have shock
Ooh,
yet.
little lag,
Yeah.
in there.
Sending Macy all the way to 8.
Bottom 2 USA. Looks like, although Barry is gonna drop back and trying to get Aether, but Macy's just not gonna let him have it. Couple shrooms he pulls here. Pack's starting to split a little bit, but yeah, Sam's just chilling up back there. I mean, I don't know if he has shot code 8 or not, but that is something to monitor going into lap 3. See Macy just goldening, getting a last at boss here, pulls a mega, and yeah, she's gonna be holding this for a short time, definitely.
Yeah, will shock come into play here?
Yeah, she does chain the mega. Will we see shock? Max the bomb. No shock coming in.
Alright, how far up can Barry get with this golden?
Yeah, this is going to take him at least up into the set here. He does not get another box, though. Right next to Quinn. I don't know if Quinn has any... Yeah, Quinn does have a mega. This is the mega here.
Is there, I guess, no shock coming from USA?
Yeah, unless we see a very late one, unless like Bob pulls or something. Very late shot comes in. Quinn does die on the line, but not really going to do too much. Isbro Macy back there. Yeah, not a great race for USA. We couldn't really tell who finished in like the top 3 spots. Both our POVs were kind of back there most. But,
I think that was a 2-3-5-8 for Australia.
Yes, Sam just never pulled it there. I mean, saw him doing. He did the strat pretty early. Was like from 10, just didn't get. Unfortunate for USA. Yeah, 2-3-5-8, just as you said. 5-8-9. So pretty even race. Both teams. Okay, Bob had shock. looks
Hey,
like early,
MKWarriors,
so
how's a little
Australia
trail
just
therapy sound right
held.
now? Hop in. Let's go
Sure.
for a ride in the Nissan
Nice.
Armada Pro 4X. Tune out all those.
Yeah, as Astro did point out, we didn't really see him drop any stars or pits average, so that would explain why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, still extremely close. I mean, no one's really got an amazing race. Like, yeah, we did see one top three from USA early on, but even top three eight, I mean, that was like a plus 17 race. So no one's really had like a plus 20 or bigger race just yet. I mean, I would imagine probably that does change eventually, but I mean, it just goes to show how evenly matched these teams are. And yeah, just how like close the skill gap is between both these two teams and just makes for a very entertaining match. And we do see DDR getting picked. Going
It's a very
into
strong
7.
runner.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We should see some very good lines being taken from both our POVs. Some good gameplay here on this track. Imagine Barry, yeah, goes for the wide set here. Just came back, tries to get shrooms, does get a bomb, instantly backs it onto a Gizbro. Unfortunately for Macy, she does get a TC. Trying for the Mega and 5th. Isn't going to get it,
Yeah.
though.
And USA here in 1-3, about to get into top 2.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah,
they do.
USA into top 2. Oh, that's an unfortunate green.
Does have the Mega, though,
Yeah.
but I would imagine he probably chains it here. Said, tries to do something better, yeah. Pulls a POW. He
Yeah.
could do something big with this. Sure.
Yeah, that's a good POW. Target POWing like first and Sandtop.
Definitely. We do see Macy doing the golden strat, doing the ultra. Gets into 4. Unfortunately pulls another TC. I don't know if she's gonna. Oh, she does actually pass it off to a Team Australia member, to the Slick. Shot comes in. Yeah, build dodge from Oh, who
Yeah.
was that dodge? Bill? I couldn't.
That was definitely Australia Shock. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, so that was them that dodged and still there. As we do see bagging pretty close, so both baggers are neck and neck. We'll see if a late shot gets pulled. Macy's going to use the Mega. We see Barry doing 3-strum ultra here. He does make it 2 on the other POV very cleanly. Macy holding the blue, so yeah, USA still on 1. Yeah, switching over to Barry. And has a little bit of a break. We'll see if we're able to maybe blue Barry, like blue second on the line perhaps, if no shock or POW comes in.
yeah, it'll be tough though. They're very close.
Yeah. The timing would have to be like perfect. It's like perfect here. See, can he fib Quinn though here? Nope. Yeah, Quinn does get first. See if Macy can pass up at least 1 here on the line. She does. Against Team Australia member 2. And we do see, yeah, Slick getting 8 there. Kind of mixed spots from both
Yeah,
teams.
pretty even race again.
I mean, that's been in the name of the game this war.
Yep.
Basically, just a lot of even races, as reflected by the close score still. And yeah, luckily for Quinn, Macy just held in blue for basically all lap 3. 1, 4, 6, 7. So yeah, small gain for Team USA there. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe that shock would do a little more for Australia than it did. I mean, I know we didn't have like
Yeah.
a whole lot of Dodgers.
I
Like,
think their
one
plan
done
was
until-
definitely to get a second shock, like just use Bill and call it early so they can get something better, but they just weren't able to pull another one.
Mhm. Yeah, that is kind of the risk you take when you use an early shock. Like, you're hoping you can get second one, but I mean, we've seen it time and time again where the bagger just doesn't pull the second one, and then your race kind of is ruined because that it doesn't happen all the time, but I have seen it quite a bit where kind of the plan can backfire times, but I don't hate it by any means. That
Yeah,
early shot
because
being
at the
used.
same time they were like just not in a good position. Like they didn't have any dodges besides the Bill, I think. Like they needed to do something. Like they were breaking away. So
Yeah.
it's understandable why they felt the need to make that call.
Right, and if they were able to get that second shock, I mean, they probably would have gotten a really big race, to be fair. I mean, it's just you're kind of counting on luck at that point, so just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, not a bad play by any means. Use that early one here. But moving on right along to RBC going into race 8. Yeah, so now basically in 6. Well, she was able to draft anyone. Doesn't look like it. Someone already getting wheelie bumped out.
They're getting really bumped.
Oh, got
Really
a
nice shrimp pull. Just to get into top 3 for USA. These screens are almost certainly going to get thrown up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, no.
That red's going to break. Yeah, without any problem. Australia gets TC'd. This is really good for
you.
you.
They are just going to be backing.
I mean, you have to. Oh, what happened to Quinn there?
Oh, and they hit the... Oh, no.
Barry has the bomb, too. Hold on. Yeah, he's going to chuck this up. Is this going to hit? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it gets one.
So this lead kind of disintegrating for USA, like early on. I thought they were just going to run away. Not gonna
a couple of flubs coming out.
Yeah, not what you want to see at all for USA. I mean, that was their chance right there to just absolutely break away. Oh, what a fib.
Oh, good fib.
And the POW as well.
Yeah, although blue coming out.
Yeah, I mean, this pack is just so close right now. So much happening. Now we see Macy in second with the shroom, so USA is still in top 2. So it's not all bad.
Yeah, I think it's up. No, they're still in top 2, 4, 5 somehow. No, or 1, 3, 4, 5 now.
Tough TC pull. Yeah, we do see Locky shrooming up there.
Yeah, Macy's definitely gonna try and pass it here. Yeah, nice pass by her, but bumped off.
Yeah, unfortunate. We respect the effort though, of course. And Barry getting the box going by the baggers there. Gonna force to stream up. See Macy also string up. Both our POVs in the bottom to it, fortunately, so we really don't have any eyes on the front for now. We see a couple of OS members in the mid pack. One USA, but USA is still in a good spot, I think.
We're gonna see some more now with Barry goldening up.
Yeah, looks like.
Okay. Yeah, USA in top 2, 4.
Okay, yeah.
And we're gonna see in the bagging battle like if 10 has it or not. No,
they do not. They fell off.
Yeah,
person in 9 has.
Yeah, or he's just gonna chain in 9 probably. One of the two.
Yeah, yeah. They did have
9.
You can see, yeah, Macy does dodge in star.
Yep. Does start slick, and he starts 2 of them. She starts 2 of them. Oh my gosh.
Has a star in second also. This is really good. USA is still top 2. Casper's in 1. USA top 3. You see Gizbro in 3rd. Although this POW, Barry could at least get 3rd here potentially. Yeah, Gizbro's going to have to eat that. But he survives it though, actually. Really good from Gizbro.
Clutch Bro. That's Clutch Bro right there.
Clutch Bro. I love it. That's top 3 for USA. Right there. I mean, that's another big, that's really their second big race of the war, but probably the biggest race yet, I want to say, point differential wise. This race, I'm not sure what the last guy, I'm not really sure what Quinn got, but yeah, I mean, really good shock from, I mean, we have to imagine that was USA shock. That was Sam who had it in 9. It is top 3-6. So yeah, the biggest race of the war thus far. That's going to put USA up by a good amount now going into the last few races, the home stretch of this match here.
Yeah, this strike pick is going to be really important here.
It really will. I mean, this is going to be big if Australia can get kind of that reset track pick. They're going for Delfino. This will be big. And yeah, USA is just going to bring out the MKWC up here. I mean, why wouldn't you? You still have it in your back pocket. Hasn't been played at your perfect spots for it. A lot of good spots you can back. You can also block glitch if you wish, as well, as we know how proficient Barry is at taking glitch. Let's see here. It's gonna be a Delfino. Yeah, let's see what happens at first set. We'll see how many people bag. It'll be interesting to see. Barry's gonna try to draft one, but actually, yeah, he's not gonna get it. Casper wisely swerves away there from him.
Yeah, Barry getting taken out by the green, so USA off to a start here.
Yeah, we'll
We,
see a
we
lot
see
here.
bottom two both sat
Mhm.
for box 8.
Yeah, and whoever had that TC, I was gonna have to wait for box there as well. Barry does have Mega in 5. Is in a decent spot
Yeah,
at the moment. Guess he's
we
still in
see
top 3.
we see no one taking doubles, so we have to imagine people are holding like Star and Bill.
Most likely. Let's see who's in 10 coming up here.
Yeah,
It is Bop, which is that is big for them. I mean, Barry holding this Mega, potentially more dodges being held for Australia, because USA
yeah,
is in the top spot still. Still top 3, are
yeah. You
they?
gotta imagine maybe a TS coming here.
Perhaps not. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine
Oh no,
Barry's just gonna take out Mega. Yeah, we'll see if any shot comes in. Ah, it does get a golden
oh,
5. That's a huge
it's
pull.
huge.
With the pack being as close as it is also. And we do see a batter going forwards now. Either they're just going to chain of 9 or Sam has, because he is the one in 9. Bop is still 10. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
USA shock.
USA dodging in 2 stars in bottom 2. Macy with a golden chain. Quinn got a pow chain.
Macy does hit the
Yep.
wall a little bit and loses quite a bit of time.
Good
And
time.
hit the green too. Really tough for her. And we see Barry doing
Yep.
that gets him to
Yeah,
second.
Barry's gonna be able to get to 1 here if he plays this well.
Yeah, he's gotta avoid the screen from Casper, which he will.
Yep.
Has to not get sniped here. And yeah, he's gonna get
Yep.
first off of that.
And nice first. 1-3-4 for Australia. 1-3-4-5, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's a huge race. That's the race they needed. That completely flips this war upside down in a way. I mean, we saw US South kind of with that like, little sizable lead, but that gets Australia back in it. I mean, they still have a few races to make something happen. Like it is still going to be close. I mean, US South does not have this wrapped up just yet.
Yeah, just a good job on Australia, just like capitalizing. Like even with like a shock from USA and dodging in 2
Yeah.
stars, like they're just still able to get like a really good race.
Well, especially them using a lap 3 shotgun defeat. I mean, you would assume USA is just going to win the race, right? I mean, especially with Macy having a golden, like was about to do the double, but then like clipped the wall and also got hit by the back green, which really set them back like big time if you're USA. But you just don't see that happen a whole lot. Like whoever uses the shock ends up losing the race on Delfino lap 3 nonetheless. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
really tough if you're US South. It's not what you were looking for after getting that top 3-6 the previous race.
Yeah, it would have been a different story if Quinn just didn't pull like a POW in 7th, I believe. Like triple shrooms and then like that's just an easy top 2, but
Right. Yeah.
that's the way it goes.
It is
Anyway, we're gonna
sometimes. I'm almost not understand.
yeah, we're getting a moon view pick from Australia. This is gonna be really huge. I'm gonna expect like some bomb car lag for sure.
100%. With Barry starting in 1, I mean, he can do some real damage. What lagging the bomb cars onto USA potentially. We'll see if he keeps 1. See if
Yeah,
anyone
Australia in top 2. Does Casper get a draft? Casper gets a snipe?
Yeah, instantly
Yep.
see
Oh,
Australia can take it.
yep.
Oh, he hits the car
Oh,
in
no,
1
car.
though. That's a
Yeah,
critical car hit.
Australia is still gonna be top 2.
And we do see a bomb car getting live there. It does pass the TC
Another
off
one.
to his own teammate. Yeah, lots of bomb cars getting blown up. Triple streams being pulled for Barry. Yeah, we see him trying to have to play around Macy and Gizbro right ahead of him. Macy does have a stream on the other POV, so she doesn't have anything to hit him with by any means. And another car hit.
Really nice triple shroom pull. We're gonna be goldening up. Both of
Up to
them car
both those
lag.
cars.
Oh, it
Yeah,
lags.
we see it
Barry
getting
hopped
hit.
on
It's
this.
another person. Wow.
Oh, unfortunate pal.
You see Lockie and say, yeah, this is top 3 Australia here. Barry also is trying to slag with the screen. And Macy hits the car now. So many car hits early on. Very uncharacteristic from both teams.
Yeah, we might have like some nerves going on.
Yeah, some little streamers. It happens. Good bomb attempt from Macy. Unfortunately, doesn't hit anyone. See, can USA bring it back to lap 3? So one of the baggers just fell off. It's like, I couldn't tell who it was, but
Yep.
that's a big blue pole.
Macy getting blue. Yeah, and this pack is really close.
Does not get another item, though. That could be a little costly. Slick does take the blue there. USA trying to fight back. Lap 3. Will we see a late shot come in?
Yep. Very into Mega.
I don't know if anyone
Yeah,
has.
if Australia had, they would have definitely used it there.
So, yeah, USA. That's got to be USA shock.
Yeah, or maybe they tried to spam.
We do see Brandon getting last, Macy getting 7, so spots get shaken up a little bit at the end. But that was a big blue pull from Mace at 3. Kind of
Yeah.
maybe even saved the war for US South, to be honest, because it was looking pretty dire for them. I mean, Australia was top 3 for a time. They're on Moonview, and that could have been the race that could have had to take the lead, but it wasn't to be there. We'll see what spots they get officially right here. It is 2-3-5-7, so USA does win the race by a little bit. They do get 9-2. That's like a +5 or +7-ish race. Not too big, but it is a winning race nonetheless. And with them having the lead, that is huge. I mean, those are the races you'll take if you're USA, since you are up by
Any
a
win
little
is a
bit.
big win when there are only 2 races left.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, definitely could have been really good for Australia, but unfortunately, just items didn't really seem to be a favor. And we saw a lot of car hits too from both teams there, and a lot of bomb car lag, like you were talking about before the race started. Something you gotta play around when you're playing against Team Australia with that lag shield. And
Yeah, you just gotta like assume that it'll explode.
Play very safe. We see DK Summit coming in for Australia here.
Yeah, 2 really laggy tracks again. This will be interesting.
Yeah, it will be DKS. Too. I'd like to see the interactions that happen on the double. If I'm being honest, if it's a pipe hacked, if we see anyone get like lag bumped off, or
Yeah, the double, like both of the zippers, like out of cannon, like literally the entire track except the last straightaway.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll start off on Macy's POV. What can she get in 5th? Is gonna do the zipper strat here. He gets a single red. May make something happen here.
I'm gonna get another box here. Gisbro and Casper taking cut into top 2.
Yeah, that's really critical for them.
Very
to get
right there.
Early as possible, yeah. And
Yeah,
no one
let's
back
see.
on the double.
Yeah, both of USA making cut. However, Barry has this room that he can definitely use to get into a top spot.
Looks like he gets into 2nd. I'm not sure what happened to one of USA there, but maybe a little fail. But he's right behind Casper.
Yeah, Barry's almost certainly gonna like shroom into 1st or try shroomlets or something.
Yeah, you really don't want to be behind Casper. He's tried to backfit in there. Tried to, but couldn't get it. And yeah, he's just going to take... Oh, he's
tries the shroomless. Oh, yeah, but Gizmo's shrooming up behind him.
That was a pretty slick play. We saw there. Hey, no pun intended. See, both are him and Gizmo making the double cleanly. Misses all the boxes.
Yeah, but avoids the TC. That's most important.
Yes, very true.
Did we see a shot come in?
Triple Nana's being pulled. No shock just yet. But it definitely could come into play. Maybe around double. Maybe see a TS come in if anyone does have. See if maybe Australia can get away. Blue T-Pow attempt.
Yeah, big pow by Australia. Ferry's gonna go for a snipe here.
Yeah. Doesn't connect though.
Yeah. Shy Guys?
Nice play from Gizbro to keep 1st there.
Yeah, that shock did not seem to do much at all. I think USA getting like a really good race there.
Yeah, I believe
I think
so.
does
The
that
same
seal I
here.
think does that seal it for USA?
It might. Let's see what they got officially here. But it very well could.
That looked like a 1-3-4 or 1-4. I don't know.
1357.
1-3-5-7.
We'll see what that
Yeah.
puts them up by going into the last race. Here. So they're up by 27 going into race 12. So Australia is still within striking distance. They don't need to all run to win. They
Yeah, they
can
need
get
like
top 4 10, and that would secure it for them. Top 3 5 9 would tie it. So what do they pick here if you're Team Australia? Like, what's the best plan of action?
hmm. I don't know. We're gonna see what Barry cooks up here for the team.
It's looking like they're going GV2. That's what we saw last where we cast in a little bit ago. Yeah, they're going GV2.
Yeah.
Saw Team US South. They pulled this stunt out. They tried to get a Hail Mary on GV2 and it didn't work out for them. So if GV2 were to get picked, can it work for them? Or is it going to be BCWii? Yeah, of course it's
Yeah.
BCWii. Couldn't get GV2 2 times in a row, I guess. That's too much to ask for.
Yeah, Australia would have like definitely all ran if it was GV2, but they'll definitely go backwards. Buff will definitely go
Yeah,
back here.
for sure, for sure. To see if Bob can come in clutch and get a shock for them, it would really be huge. But they're just going to have to put in the work in the running department here. They can't rely on shock, of course. When Barry going to try his best to back spam USA. Does hit someone. He's not going to... Alright, is he? No, he's going to go left side. He's down there, not going to block the glitch.
Yeah, he just needs to hold first right now.
Oh, he's doing a good job of that thus far. Macy does not make the glitch. Someone does, though. It is
Yep.
Locky. That's huge for Australia.
Yeah, I think top 2-5 for Australia right now.
They have to, at the very least, get in a third. They got to do everything they can to get into that
Yep.
third place and try.
Yeah, Barry's gonna have to hold back all of USA right now.
Yeah, that's a tall task for sure. And it looks like Bop is 10. And Sam, I don't think has. He just respawned there. Bop's going to try to get it
Yep.
here in 10.
Busho coming in for USA.
I believe Bob has
Macy with
shock.
Mega in third. Yes, Macy would just not use a Mega like that.
Yeah, Bob for sure
Okay.
has. We'll see what they can do with it, though. Keep that in mind. I mean, does Australia have some dodges in the back?
Yeah. I think that's USA with the TC.
Australia just breaking away in the top two, but Macy is third still, so that's huge for USA. They really just need third because a top 2, 4, 5, 9 would not do it. Can Macy hold on third here? That is going to be crucial. We have our dual POV here. Nice to see. See Australia just waiting for the right time to use shock. It's like, yeah, Bears is bagging everything he has, trying to hit Macy out. Barry's gonna wait. Let's see who comes up here.
Macy's surviving. Oh, Quinn dodging up.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot she can do right now. Is Quinn actually takes over one now. And Barry read him though.
Red. Surely this one.
Oh, he hits
Oh,
the
banana.
banana though. And Casper's up here
Casper swimming
too.
up.
That was good.
Oh,
Barry's off.
yeah,
That's probably gonna do it.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, USA is gonna come away with the dub here. But a very strong effort. I mean, they did everything they could that race. They had the shock. They were in top 2, but they just couldn't bring it home at the end of the day.
Yeah, like
I
they
thought so as
unfortunately
well.
like dodged Quinn and like were unable to TS Macy.
Yeah. Yeah, they got her at, like, a little bit after the gap, unfortunately, though. Maybe they could have used that shock a second earlier. I don't really know. I mean, they would have dodged Quinn either way. I feel like
Yeah,
unless they just hold that to, like, The next set, perhaps?
Yeah, they would have
I
had
don't
to
know.
come up with a different plan to like win that.
Hmm. Oh, USA actually
But
got top 245 there.
uh, yeah, well played to USA for, strongly like holding on.
Yeah, they did an amazing job, a great bounce back after their tough loss to Team Asia. No, they do bring it back in just a tough World Cup for Team Australia, but they still played really well and yeah, almost brought it back. Look at effort from Barry getting the 110, but also Casper coming a huge drop in the 123. All great performances there, but yeah, an amazing match. What were your thoughts, Casper, on this one?
I think that was like really a good match from like both sides. I feel like USA made like a lot of like mistakes like early on, but like they were just able to like capitalize like a lot like GP3 and were just able to like take control. Like especially like last race, like even like without like shock and they got like they got one blue, but even with that, they're still able to like um make like a comeback to a strong finish, right?
Yep, yep, absolutely. You see the final table there and the final score. They won by 50 points. So yeah, yeah. Hats off to them. They're definitely they're absolutely a force to be reckoned with, as we've talked about with how great their runners are. But yeah, they definitely played much better than the one match versus Asia. It looks like they kind of made the necessary adjustments and kind of didn't make kind of the same mistakes they were making in the last match. And also Sam getting a couple very clutch shocks too. We saw. Also hats off to him for making Casey strat. Also there
Yeah.
we saw, but yeah, I mean I don't really
Yeah,
got much else to say.
that shock
But
on RBC and like baiting until like very late. Like he
yeah.
used it like maybe like 3 seconds after they could have known.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a really high IQ play on his part. Absolutely, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I mean, if you don't have any other thoughts, you can probably wrap this one up. But just another thank you all so much for tuning in tonight for both these matches. We're very glad we were able to bring these casts going. Hopefully they made it entertaining for you guys.
Yeah, I hope you guys like enjoyed. I tried to sound not too much like a robot, but I don't think I did a good job.
It's all good. You did great. Don't worry about that. We should have some more casts tomorrow for you guys. Last day group stages. I know I've already said that like 5 times, but yeah. So we're about done with this round. But yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow to MK Central Wii. So we do have more content for you guys. Also, whoever's watching on YouTube, thank you guys as well. Like we know we do stream over there also. So really appreciate the support from both platforms. It's really cool. Yeah, to see that. So thank you, yeah, to wherever you are watching this from. And probably gonna wrap it up. This has been Vinny.
I'm Casper, and I
And
hope you
yeah,
guys have a good night.
take care, y'all.